people were like, you're so flat chested, you should get breast augmentation surgery.
I hate when people do that when they say, give me an example. Get one.
You know, he got like threats in his DMs.
She looks at my boyfriend, looks him up and down, looks at me and goes, girl, you could do better.
Welcome back to the Ha Ha Podcast.
Yo! Welcome back to episode 3, everyone.
Guys, I am so excited for today's episode because we are going to be talking about everything social media. Ooh. Today's episode is going to be really special because we're going to be dropping all tea, all behind the scenes, and all the reality of doing social media. As you guys know, we've been doing social media for the past 5 years, so we thought we could share some insights that we've had
All
along
the
our
lore.
Exactly. I literally just got back from a brand trip and I landed literally 2 hours ago and I'm here. I came back from Italy. I was in Venice. That was my second time going there. And I was there for 2 full days. And now I'm back.
Who did you go with?
I was with Valentino Beauty and it was honestly like such a beautiful trip, but at the same time, so draining because of the jet lag. As soon as I landed to Italy, I had to get started with looking pretty and taking pictures and everything, blah, blah, blah. So it was a lot.
As soon as I landed, I had to get to looking pretty and like taking pictures. You know, so
As soon
much
as
work.
I landed, you know,
I had to put on makeup and like
dress.
No,
and
both my
make
flights,
sure I looked cute.
both my flights were a red eye. So red eyes are brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys taken red eyes before? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know how brutal it is. Okay, so the flight here, I had to wake up at 3 a.m., but I got back from my event at 11, showered, packed. So I was up until 1:30 a.m. So I only got an hour of sleep, woke up for the airport, and then my entire travel was like from 3 a.m. till 7 a.m.
7 a.m. here or there?
There. So I was up from 3 a.m. to 7. Got on the plane at 6 a.m. I had a connecting flight for an hour. And then got on my next flight at like 9. And then from 9 to whatever time it is now, I'm here. And it was a long journey, honestly. And I'm still jet lagged. I feel a little bit delirious, but I'm here.
Were you
And
jet lagged there?
I was so jet lagged there because on the way there, my flight was at 12 a.m. and then as soon as I landed, it was 11 a.m. there at Italy.
I don't understand like why. What do you do in Italy for only 2 days?
A bunch of things. We did a lot of things. It was
it
scheduled
packed?
back to back to back. Yeah. As soon as I landed,
What did you do?
what did we do? We checked in the hotel at like 2, got in the hotel, showered, got ready, and then I did a bunch of outfit picture time, and then I was going through all the things. Like, I was there to make content to make a video for Valentino, so I was preparing for all of that. And then we had a welcome dinner with all the influencers and meeting everyone, and then the next day was a full day of schedule. But anyways, I just came back from Italy, and yeah, now we're talking about brand trips and social media stuff, so it's really on brand and on theme.
Yeah.
Were the people on your brand trip nice?
It was interesting because Valentino brought in a lot of influencers from all over the country, just like Talba. Yeah. It was around 70 influencers from...
Damn.
Yeah, it was 70 influencers. Only 5 influencers from US, and then the rest were all from Europe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
So Germany, Italy, France...
Did you know anyone there?
I knew a couple people that I've seen online, but I didn't know anyone like personally. Oh, I knew of one girl.
All right. So everyone just come back from a brand trip. Emily, what did you do this weekend?
This weekend I had
Emily went to her 350th prom,
Oh my gosh.
and she wore her 350th prom dress.
This girl, you went on 3 proms in 1 year.
This
In like one semester, bro.
I didn't even go to prom junior year.
Damn.
Yeah.
Loser.
That sucks.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, this one was a senior prom, and I went with my friends, and because like my friend does track with the senior kid, and the senior kid needed a date, and I was like, why not? I mean, it doesn't hurt to go to prom. It's not like I'm freaking like killing someone. Like everyone in my comment section was like, why do you feel the need to go to prom? And I was like, God forbid a girl just likes prom. Like, oh my, am I offending you in some way? Like, Jesus, sorry. But yeah, it was fun.
Was it fun? Was it awkward going to a senior prom when you were a junior?
It was slightly awkward, but I have like a bunch of senior friends anyway, so it was fine. It's just like the actual prom is boring. You like sit there. Eat, listen to music. It's like whatever.
Were you dancing with other people and stuff?
No. For the last two proms, I would go up and dance. But for this one, since I didn't really know anyone, I was sitting at the table with my senior friend, and I was just talking to her. And we were just people watching.
Cool.
But the dessert was really good. They had a cotton candy stand, a churro stand, and a popcorn stand, and a chocolate fountain stand.
So it was
an ice cream stand.
Was it more elevated? Was it better?
It was way more. I think they had a higher budget for senior prom.
Cool. Wow. Interesting.
I didn't have that budget.
Erica, what were you up to this weekend?
I went to Gov Ball, yo.
Wow. You have that
And
VIP ticket on your wrist.
Ticket, yo. I got all me and my friends VIP tickets.
Erica was like, kept posting our story, and you want to have extra Gov Ball tickets.
Okay, so
I was
basically,
like, you are so annoying.
basically Keels gave me 2 VIP tickets. So originally I was gonna bring my boyfriend, and then my boyfriend was like, actually I can't come that weekend, and I was like, that's fine, let me just bring my friend group. So Keels gave me 2 VIP tickets, and then Duncan, they're sponsoring me, and they gave me 2 VIP tickets, and I was like, perfect, that's my friend group. So I have 4 VIP tickets.
Yeah.
And then my boyfriend and I thought we canceled our flight.
Yeah.
But apparently he got a confirmation ticket, so we got a flight for free.
No way.
Because like I asked for a refund because I did it through PayPal, and then I called PayPal and I was like, yeah, we canceled it, but whatever.
You bought him a ticket?
You bought we split.
Oh, his plane ticket?
Yeah. And then we refunded it, but then he got his ticket, so he just came.
Oh, wow.
But so it was really last minute, so I was like, damn, but he's only coming.
So who gave you the extra ticket?
Oh, Evelyn's friend.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
This
Evelyn's
guy.
friend who does influencing.
So
now he's coming maybe today, but definitely tomorrow.
Do you have requirements for the brand that you're going with, Duncan?
I have 1 social posting for Duncan and then none for Keels.
Oh, cool.
Keels just gave me tickets, and I was like, bet.
Wow,
Thanks.
that's fun. I'm going to Gov Ball tomorrow, and I'm going with Coach, so that's going to be really fun.
Who else are you going with?
I'm bringing my friend Monica.
Oh.
Are you going tomorrow?
See you
Erica?
not there.
I don't want to see you either.
Okay, perfect.
We're going separately this time. Fun fact, the brand trip that I always bring a +1, and it's always Erica
Yeah.
when I'm going to brand
And
trips.
sometimes, like, I would love to go to these places, but at the same time, if I have things that are more worth doing at home, I'm like, boy. Because, like, I'm there to be assisting Evelyn if I'm going to these brand trips.
Yeah, she doesn't want to come.
And as much as it is so beautiful and privileged, if I could be working and be cuddled up in my own bed, I'd rather do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the reality of being an influencer. Well, first off, I feel like I don't really consider myself an influencer. I mean, I am.
What?
I am, but
Girl, you've been doing this 5 years.
I know, but I label myself as a YouTuber more than an influencer. Like, I identify more as an YouTuber because
It's like kind of the same like
no, it's not.
genre though. You're still influencing people.
It's social media. Yeah, I'm still an influencer, but I like to call myself a YouTuber because
She just had to clarify that.
no,
She's
but
like, before we get into this, I'm a YouTuber.
In the
not an
comment sections below,
influencer.
please refer me to as a
Don't
YouTuber.
call me an influencer, I'm a YouTuber.
You do YouTube. My main thing is YouTube. Please refer me as YouTuber.
wait, but do you guys not feel that people who just do TikTok and people who just do YouTube are so different? It's like comparing.
It's different, but I feel like we all fall into the category of an influencer.
Like, yeah,
I think it's like we're all content creators.
yeah.
I mean, this is like, okay, we're not here to talk about like the definition of influencer. We're here to talk about the lore.
No, but I just want to talk about like the differences of YouTuber influencers and TikTok influencers. They just give off different auras.
Yeah.
Not that one is better than the other, but
There's like, okay, there's Instagram, TikTok, and the YouTubers.
yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, I think YouTubers are very nerdy.
Yo.
Nerdy. I would say they're more nerdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're very strategic, hardworking, and most YouTubers that I know of, they're all so nice. We share information with each other. We talk about thumbnails and what title is best to do. We're very analytical and very, very, very hardworking, because being a YouTuber is really not for the weak. It's way different than just posting 60-second shorts on TikTok, because
Or long form.
yeah, long form content just
Is a lot more work than short form, for
yeah,
sure.
it's so much more work. You have to do hours and hours of editing, hours and hours of filming, and you know, you never know how many
There's
views
like
you're
a
gonna
lot more
get.
pre-production in YouTube than there is in TikTok.
Yeah, so every time I talk to a YouTuber, I feel so connected and seen, because we're all sharing the same experiences. Versus when I talk to a TikToker, you know, they're just a different aura. Like now they're like, I feel like TikTokers are,
But TikTokers, I found that they think fast.
yeah, they're very fast, and they're very up with the trend.
Yeah.
So they're different.
In that area.
And then Instagram people are just so aesthetic.
Yeah. They know how to work the camera.
Yeah. They know how to take the pictures. They
They have
know
like
the
a
right
special.
angles.
They have a special eye for like aesthetics.
Yeah.
Like I know some Instagram influencers, like the fashion creators.
Yeah.
And they're so like they'll make a glass cup look aesthetic.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just like creative mind like that.
Yeah. So it's just so interesting to see all the different types of social media people come into one room. And that's why I identify as a YouTuber more than just like a TikTok influencer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you guys identify yourself as?
Well, when someone asks me what I do, I say YouTube.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just do like, I'm a content creator. For
But
some
I'm-
reason, the word influencer I feel like just gets thrown around, and I'm like, ugh.
No, I just say
It's like being like, oh yeah, I'm a finance bro. You rather just say like, oh, I work at JP Morgan instead of I'm a finance bro. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
I just say, oh, I do YouTube with my sisters.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Seeing all the differences of social media type is super interesting for me, and they just have different auras. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Let's talk about reality of brand trips then. Evelyn and I went on quite a few brand trips. I think
Around
I've been-
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're reaching double digits, yo.
Yeah, but if you guys didn't know, when you're not 18 yet, it's really, really hard to get invited to brand trips.
So Emily's
Um,
always left out.
No, it's hard to get to paid brand trips unless you're 18. But like, I get invited maybe once or twice as a +1.
Emily's always her +1.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes too, because sometimes it's just me that gets invited, and then I'll invite Erica because she's more free than Emily because
I
you have school.
But
So
honestly, like, being a +1 could be better because you don't have as much responsibility as
Yeah,
they do.
everything's free and you just
You literally just go and
You just go.
experience it with them.
let's talk about your first brand trip experience when
Okay.
we invited you. Was it the Miami one?
Yeah, my
Oh, yeah?
first brand trip was last year. I got to leave school early and I went to Miami with Innisfree for like the weekend.
We filmed a YouTube video for it. We snuck Emily
Oh,
out
yes.
of school. Erica and I literally went into Emily's high school and we're like, sorry, like we're signing her out. She has a doctor's appointment. Or I don't know
Emily
what it
was so mad that we showed up with a camera
Yeah.
in our
And the
hand.
suitcases were outside of school. I was like, oh my god, like this is so embarrassing.
Why is that
So
embarrassing?
Like, because kids were walking into the school and there were like suitcases out in the front, and I'm like, bruh, like so annoying. You
But
didn't
yeah.
need to do all that. We went to Miami. I was not expecting so much stuff. Like, so we walk into our room and they gave us so many
So
gifts.
much.
They gave us AirPod Maxes.
2 AirPod Max because
Yeah,
we
2
both
of
had
them.
because I also got invited, so me and Emily shared a room and I got my own AirPod Max. Evelyn got her own AirPod Max.
We got jewelry.
We got jewelry,
Pajamas,
sunglasses.
so much
Obviously,
stuff.
like,
and I
the
was
brand
like,
products.
damn. God damn. But yeah, it was really fun. I didn't have to do much, so. It was fun. I liked it. That was a good first brand trip.
So basically what goes on in a brand trip is the brand basically invites a bunch of influencers and expect them to kind of push out a lot of content for them. It's like advertising and marketing. Instead of a brand putting up like a huge billboard on the like highway, they just invite a bunch of
marketing
influencers.
strategy.
Yeah, it's like a marketing strategy. And the responsibility of influencers, so we get like a page of what to say.
We get a
and-
content brief.
Yeah, a content brief and
What to show, what to do,
Requirements,
what not to say.
what to expect.
Yeah.
and then they give us a schedule of what they're doing, and every brand trip it's different.
Yeah,
'cause
but-
each brand trip the schedule is different. Sometimes it's like back to back, so you're doing something. Sometimes they just literally let you do anything. They're like, just show up for dinner, let's have a good time, and then the rest of the day you could tan. Easy peasy.
Miami
Lemon
was
squeezy.
really chill.
Yeah, we did like yoga in the morning. We had lunch. They had Nobu in the restaurant. It was so
So
good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think Innisfree trip at Miami was one of the most chillest brand trips
Yeah.
I've ever been to, and I think that was honestly my only chill brand trip experience.
I got so tan. It
Yeah.
was so
No,
good.
Hawaii was also good.
Oh, Hawaii with Kostas
we went
was
to
also
Evelyn
good.
and I went to Hawaii with Kostas, and that was super good. I think that one was really good because the CEO of Kostas made everyone feel so invited, and it felt very intentional and genuine, the brand trip.
And very intimate.
Yeah, so that was really fun. Oh, and that was where the Vogue photo shoot happened.
Oh yeah.
So Kostas collabed with Vogue, and Evelyn and I had a whole day of photo shoot with the Vogue team.
that was such a
So
cool
fun.
experience. It's our first ever photo shoot with Vogue, and the way that they work with things and the way that they dress us and put makeup on and all the creatives and the details that go behind the photo shoot was super cool to experience in real life. So yeah, that was a really cool brand trip. And then the other brand trips were obviously really cool, but it was a lot of schedule.
Yeah. Like there was one where we had to go overseas, and there was basically a 12-hour difference. And the moment we landed, we were socializing. Like we barely got a time to like take
Was
a
this
breather.
in Italy?
No.
There was one brand trip that we had in Korea, and we only stayed in Korea for 2 full days. 2, right?
Yeah.
It was 2 full days, and we had scheduled as soon as early in the morning at like 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. we have something, then 12 to 3, then 4 to 6, then 6 to 9. It was
Damn,
a lot.
they're putting you to
Yeah.
work.
But
and then
also
on top
we were
of-
so jet lagged.
Yeah, we were super. It was harder because we were jet lagged, and also the fact that we had to socialize with 20 million people while being jet lagged. And I'm an introvert, so it was extra hard for me.
And that was actually right after the Hawaii trip.
Oh, yeah.
So we were in Hawaii,
Oh yeah.
came back to New York for a little break
To repack.
to repack, and then went back to Korea. And I remember I was so stressed on the way back from Korea to New York because it was finals or midterm season, and I was literally like, I don't know how I'm going to finish all these assignments. I have so much stuff to do. And then the moment I landed, I had to, because we do YouTube, I feel like we have so much more responsibilities. And right as I landed, I had to film for my own channel, and I had to pre-film, and then I had to do homework and take all these tests. And then I also have responsibilities for our main channel, and I was like, oh my god. And I was so tired from jet lag. And I remember I was on the phone with my manager, and I was like, Kyle, like, do I drop out of school? Like, I don't know if I should drop out of school.
Yeah, you
Or-
were having like a mental
I was gonna
breakdown.
have a mental breakdown, and I was like, is it too late not to go to Korea? Honestly, if I don't go to Korea, I feel like I could be able to organize everything better. And then my manager was like, you low-key have to go to Korea because they booked you everything. And I was like, my life. And then the freaking flight attendant comes by, and she's like, you have to get off your phone. Do you not see me crying, everything, mental breakdown? She's like, ma'am, you're gonna have to get off the plane if you're on the phone. I'm like,
What?
yeah, maybe I'll shut you off, kick you off the plane. Yeah, so I got off the phone, and then I was like looking at my calendar, and I'm like, my head just hurt. It just went numb, and I just had a breakdown.
Yeah, it's so hard. I'm gonna be really, really real with you guys. Like,
No, don't say it.
brand trips are so easy. Being an influencer is like so easy. It's like the easiest thing that anyone can ever do. No, but for real though,
I think brand trips are so fun. It's more
it's a lot of mental
social
work.
battery
It's yeah.
and social battery.
Social battery and mental draining, I would say. Okay, this is what I just came back from a brand trip, and I was like so mentally drained and socially drained because I had to be on like every single minute of my day. And I was literally thinking this in the car on the way home from the airport just now, and I was thinking like, damn, it kind of sucks that I can't live in the moment during these brand trips, because we're traveling to all these beautiful cities and these beautiful countries, and normal people, I wasn't able to travel this. I never traveled this much before I was doing social media. Like, this is something that I'm taking for granted, but I can't live in the moment because constantly
You're on your phone.
Constantly, I'm on my phone. I'm thinking about what to take a picture, what to do next, what content should I make. Oh, this angle looks really good. Oh, this lighting is really good. I should take a selfie here. Oh, like this.
Yeah, you're constantly thinking about it.
I'm constantly thinking about what to film, how to film, and the next steps. I'm always thinking about the next step. Always, always, always. And that is so mentally draining for me because I can't live in the moment. I'm not living in the moment. And I'm not appreciating, you know, the beautiful sky and the song playing in the background, or just the amazing weather.
Food.
Because if the content isn't turning out good, then my mood is ruined, you know? So there's a pro and a con to everything, I would say. And me just saying like, oh, brand trips are fun and like my life is so easy is a lie. Like, I'm gonna be real, it's a lot of work. And like, I know people can say, oh, you're so out of touch, like what you do is so easy. And like, yes, I'm like so grateful that I get to experience all of these things, but there are some times where, you know, I do get drained. And then I get so drained, and then I zoom out like even further, and then I think to myself, I'm like, damn, I'm so grateful that I have this opportunity. So even if I'm drained, and even if, you know, like it's a lot of work for me mentally, I'm still so grateful to have all of these experiences and to be invited to these brand trips and to even make a living out of making social media and content. So yeah, I'm like really grateful.
Yeah. Like obviously our job is like not as hard as literally any other jobs out there. Like, we literally popped off because of our personalities. But there are points where, like, you're on brand trips, it's not just us taking pictures, there's also the team taking pictures of us. So imagine you're on like your A game, like best angles, like tummy tucked, chin up, straight back
mewing.
for 8 hours plus, you know?
And then imagine if you feel ugly. Imagine you feel like when you're taking content. You literally like wanna cry because you look disgusting in front of the camera, but you have to take pictures of yourself,
And then it goes out to like in the end the digital footprint.
and then you look back at the content and you're like, oh my god, this is and you literally came here to make content. If the content is then you came here for what? Nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And like, you're getting paid to do this, so you like want to make it the best you can, because you don't want to like let the brand down.
Exactly. And I have this, I think I'm sort of a perfectionist when it comes to content creation. So when things don't turn out the way that I want to, I get so stressed out. And that's actually what I'm trying to work on more. I'm trying to appreciate and being more present, but it's just hard when doing social media and constantly thinking about the next step all the time.
Yeah.
So that's just like the reality of being a social media influencer, in my opinion, in my personal experience.
All three of us just went on a brand trip to Neutrogena.
Oh yeah.
Stagecoach.
That was good too.
Oh yeah, that was
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
There was only like one day that
We
required like
Socializing.
brand stuff, and the other days they allowed us to enjoy the festival, which was nice.
Yeah, the first day we had like activities, like a dinner, and like that we had to like go somewhere, an event, and then the last 2 days they just let us roam.
Yeah.
A lot of like for Coachella, we never got sponsored, like with brand like requirements. Like, some influencers get invited to these houses, and honestly, I'm kind of glad that we don't have
Yeah.
to
We
collab with brands.
We just got free tickets. We didn't get paid to go there.
Yeah.
But it's so much more nicer because I feel like I actually can live
enjoy
in the moment.
it.
Yeah.
Instead of like in the middle of a festival, I'm like, oh wait, I have to hold up
Try
this
these
hairspray
gummies out.
Yeah.
A lot of people are curious about meeting influencers in real life, so we should talk about our experiences on that.
Sometimes I don't like meeting influencers in person because it ruins my image of them.
Yeah.
Because you'll meet someone, just like, oh my god, like, say her name's Flower, and you're like, oh my god, like, I can't wait to meet Flower. She seems so nice and so perfect. And then you meet her, and she's a total. It's like, bruh, you don't like. And then you go home, and it's like, I don't even want to watch your TikToks anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, I know you're not a good person.
Yeah, I think some influencers come off as if they are better than other people. Well, I try to not take things personally though, because whenever I have those type of experience, I try to just understand like, oh, maybe they're tired, or because I feel like sometimes I come off that way because I'm very introverted and I don't really like to, you know, in my videos I seem like super, you know, loud and happy and stuff like that, but in person I kind of come off as reserved and shy. So I totally understand that if someone met me and they're like, damn, she looks like
yo.
Yeah, but there's certain influencers that I've met at Coachella that are the exact same way they are online, and I love it.
Yeah. I love when they are the exact same.
Yeah.
But I feel like when you're making content, because you're alone too, you're more like, because you're alone. But then when you're in front of other people, obviously you could come off less energetic, which makes sense. But
have you guys had any specific bad experience with meeting rude influencers?
Yes.
Who was
honestly,
it?
like,
one time Eric
What
and
was
I
it?
were at a Celsius event, and do you remember we met that one girl?
yeah, at Coachella.
Yeah.
Was this our first year
This
at
was our
Coachella?
first year at Coachella, and there were like hella people at this Celsius event, and there was this one person that Erica and I knew from back in the day, and we were like, oh my god, like, we need to say hi to her. And Erica went up to her, and she was like, and then
I don't know you.
Erica was like, oh my god, hey, like, you're blank, right? And then she was like, yeah. And I was like, what the like, what is up your
With her two friends, she's like, yeah.
and then Erica was like, oh, okay.
I think that's the culture in LA. People, if you don't have a big following,
If you don't have 1 billion followers, they hate you. I'm kidding.
yeah, they just don't. They think you're invisible, basically.
Yeah.
Which is so weird.
That was our first year in Coachella, and obviously since the first year and our third year, there's a dramatic difference. I feel like our first year at Coachella, we kind of felt invisible. Not invisible, but
like,
you know what I mean.
Just little newbies, bro.
we
Like
felt
little
newbies.
interns.
And we just wanted to say hi to everyone because it was our first time.
Yeah,
it was
we were
like,
so
wow, this
excited.
is so cool. Like, everyone's here. Let's go say hi. La, 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 la. And then it all went.
And then everyone just was like, who the
Are you?
Oh, hi.
And
I
then,
see. I see they're giving tickets to everyone now.
and then our third year at Coachella, the experience was a lot different.
Yeah. We also were able to make more friends though. Like, we had no friends back then, influencer friends. This year we had way more influencer friends, and we knew kind of people. So when it was more familiar vibes when we went back.
Yeah.
And
we weren't as scared to go. So
Yeah. But it's just interesting seeing how different people treat you based off of how many followers you have.
yeah.
it's like, if
crazy.
they know you got
That was
clout,
like my first
they'll be
impression
nicer.
of LA. I was like, they are clout chasers. So if you don't have a certain amount of followers, they do not want to post with you. They do not want to see your face on their
They
page.
do not want to be associated with you.
peasant.
You have
No.
only 1 million followers.
Aw, you're a fan.
Oh my god, so
you're such a
cute.
cute
Wait,
creator.
Take a picture with you. Oh my god, guys. Let me tell you guys a hilarious story.
What?
This weekend, I was at a Chinese dim sum place with my 2 guy friends and my boyfriend because they were meeting for the first time. We played pickleball, super fun. So I'm at this Chinese restaurant. I'm like in the corner. It's like a booth setting, and I'm in the corner. It's like my boyfriend next to me and my 2 guy friends in front of me. And this little boy, like, he looks like a little Fortnite kid. He comes up to me and he's like, "Are you Erica Ha?" And I was like, "Oh, I am." And I like just smile and I'm like, "I am, ha 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 ha." And then Leo, my friend, goes, "Oh, you want a picture with her?" And he goes, "Nah, she's not that famous," and walks away.
What did you say?
What? Well, at first I didn't hear him, so I was just like, "Huh?" And then my guy friends were like laughing, and I was like, "Wait, what did he say?" And he said that you're not that famous, and I was like, "Oh, what the?" F-? It was actually quite hilarious. I was not offended at all, but I was just like,
That's so funny.
What would you do if you went up to someone and you didn't actually want a picture with them, and their friend was like, "Oh, do you want a picture with them?"
I'd be like, yeah,
Sure.
let's do it.
Like, to be fair, that little Fortnite kid is not my demographic. So
oh my gosh. on Thursday, I went on a class field trip to Six Flags. And for some reason, every other school in New Jersey decided to go to Six Flags. So I met a bunch of you guys. Like, I probably, like, so many of you guys, and it was so fun and exciting.
Wow.
And, like, I was looking so sweaty, and, like, there's this one ride, Log Flume, where it, like, gets you wet and everything.
Yeah.
So when I got off the ride, I was soaking wet. And then, like, people were asking for pictures, and I saw the pictures, and I looked so ugly.
Oh my God,
I screenshot a bunch of them.
Oh my God.
My face was... Okay, first of all, I'm so sorry if I met you at Six Flags and I looked disheveled. Oh my God, one time I was running to El Toro because I wanted to catch the line.
Yeah.
And then, oh my God, someone screamed. I didn't hear them, but someone was like, Emily, I love you. And I didn't hear them, but my friend did. And I didn't say I love you back. And one of the fans was like, say it back. And I was like, my friend told me that, and I was like, oh my God, like, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh
I was
my
so, like, taken aback.
That
The
is so
audacity.
crazy.
Let's talk.
This one.
Oh my God. Why do you look like you're constipated?
Because I was so overstimulated. It was 95 degrees, and I didn't know what to do.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
And
Oh my God.
I was walking to a ride, and this girl comes up to me screaming. She's like, oh my God, I love you. And I was like, oh my gosh, hi. And she was like, my dad does your sister's apartment mortgage. I was like, what?
That's
Small
so
world,
funny.
yo.
That's so funny.
It was so funny.
What is your guys' worst fan experience? Do you guys have a bad fan experience?
No.
I have one.
What is
What?
it?
It wasn't like the worst. I mean, it wasn't like bad. I mean, actually, it was like the audacity almost.
What?
Basically, this was when we were just popping off. Like, when I was dating my first boyfriend.
Yeah.
So I was dating my first
year
boyfriend.
of doing YouTube.
Yeah, first year of doing YouTube. You guys, like, my ex appeared on our channel, and you guys did not like my boyfriend. Like, he was a no with you guys. Like, not fan approved. And we were the four of us, we were out in New York City.
Yeah.
Roaming around, and these two girls recognized us. They were so hilarious. They were super nice to us, and they're like, you're so funny, y'all hilarious. And then they turn to my boyfriend, and they're like, she looks at my boyfriend, looks him up and down, looks at me and goes, girl, you could do better.
In front of
In front of all of us. And I was like,
Oh my God. Okay, nice to meet you. That's so
Oh my God.
awkward.
I was like, I just felt bad for my boyfriend. I was like, damn.
Oh my gosh, how did he react to that?
I think he just giggled and he just like rubbed it off, and I was just like, don't take it personally.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like
I was so shocked. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I feel like social media, you have to be very thick-skinned to do, because we get negative comments and hate comments, not on the daily, but I feel like I get hate comments on the daily.
Wait, yesterday I was posting about prom, and this one girl commented on every single one of my posts and was like, you're so pick me.
So every single one of your posts?
All my prom TikToks I posted yesterday, and I was like, what?
guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I read all my comments.
Yeah, so I read all my comments.
Yeah, I read all
too.
my comments. I read my DMs. I see what you guys
Really?
say to me. Yeah,
I don't read YouTube comments though.
I read everything. I scroll and see, because I like to look at comments to see feedback, or if you guys comment, oh, I want to see this, I want to take that in mind and film it. Yeah, I want to listen to you guys. I love reading comments because most of the time they're very positive, but
I
sometimes
feel like 80% of our comments are pretty positive.
yeah, but sometimes I get a lot of negative comments. People call me a pick-me and a gold digger, and what else? Like a lot of things. Oh, you guys hate Mystery Man.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys were so mean to him in the beginning. I
Yeah.
remember when you first were posting him.
They are still mean to
you guys,
him to
well,
this
not
day.
you guys, but some of you guys were so mean to him. I remember
Because he's
he,
a white man.
You know, he got like death threats in his DMs, and he also got so many hate DMs in his inbox. We were scrolling through them, and someone called him an ugly mole rat. He was like, "Wow, you look like a white ugly mole rat. You should just yourself."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dang.
I honestly like wonder the people who type that up though, because imagine you DMing someone that will never see it. I mean,
See,
like,
like,
you
that's
look like a
like-
mole rat, yo.
No matter how much I hate an influencer, I would never like go into their DMs and text, you should yourself. Like, everyone.
Yeah.
comment. Like, people you follow will see that.
Yeah.
Your mutuals will see your comments.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our negative experiences of social media. Remember one time you posted that reel and it got super, super
Oh my
viral?
God.
What real?
In
Oh my
Hawaii,
God.
in Hawaii, I posted a like lip syncing video. Honestly, it was super cute. In a bikini, and it got like 15 million views, and I was like, damn, this popping up. I must be looking cute. Let me look. Damn, who's hyping me up? Like, it hit the explore page. Comment all in Arabic or some language, and they're like, this girl chopped us. And they're commenting about my body, and then I was like, oh shit.
Wait, actually,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it still up?
But surprisingly, yeah, it's still up. But surprisingly, it's all a different language. Like, I had to translate it, and like some of it was in English.
Yeah, I looked at the comments and some of them were in English and people were like, you're so flat chested, you should get
Yeah,
breast augmentation surgery.
they were like,
The comments are so crazy.
Wait, what?
It was this
I
one.
didn't know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's read the comments.
no, let's not read the comments.
Did you delete any? Be real.
No, I didn't. You have to scroll kind of down.
Wait, I didn't even know this. Can I see the video?
But basically, yeah, it was like a bunch of like weird men commenting about my chest. Honestly, low-key, some of them are kind of funny though. Well, when I saw that, I was like, damn, what the like,
Yeah.
because I thought I looked cute. I mean, I still look cute, and I always will look cute. And I love my iris, but I was just like, what the and I told my friends, and I love my friends. They went through every single comment and reported it.
No
No
way.
My friend Georgia went through every single comment and
Yeah.
reported it
Oh my
and deleted
God.
it.
No way.
And they were all so mad.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I feel like when your video reaches more than 10 million views, a lot
There's
of
gonna be hate.
there's just always gonna
You're
be hate.
always gonna get hate on the internet.
People
no matter what.
just get jealous and they just post nasty comments about you, and it's really dark. And I've experienced it too with my viral videos, mostly with Mystery Man for some reason. I don't know why. This one got 20 million views. I posted a video where I'm like, POV, you're sitting next to your crush on a flight. Obviously, it's my boyfriend. And people were like, and then I was like acting like as if I was stalking him as a joke. It's obviously a joke. And people were like, you're so creepy. You're such a pick me.
No way.
You're actually like so stupid. Blah, blah, blah. Like, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, how I handle it is, it boosts my engagement. So, yes.
I'm
Keep
trying to
telling
think
me.
of like the hate I've gotten. I feel like most of the hate I've gotten was when I was younger, because I was annoying.
I think the negative comments really affected me in the beginning of my career when I first started social media, because obviously we're not used to reading so many comments from all these random people.
Yeah.
And throughout the years, the way I dealt with it was to really just put myself in their shoes. Think about what they're doing behind their computer or their phone, typing up this nasty message and pressing hit.
They're unhappy with their lives.
Yeah. And I
they're
feel
reflected.
if I think about it from their POV, I actually feel sorry for them, and I feel
Let me
I
help
feel
you.
sad. I feel sad for them. Like, oh my god, you guys are sitting
Y'all
behind
getting
your
our pities.
You guys
and
are
also like, I think about all the other influencers that get 10 times more hate than I do, and then they're thriving, and I'm just like, so why should I care?
yeah. And I mean, they're just sitting behind their phones and they're just so negative and sad, and they just hate their life. They just probably hate their life. So I just feel sad for them now when I see hate comments, and it doesn't affect me anymore. But that should be the mentality when you guys are also doing social media and getting
Just
hate.
Don't take it personally ever, because half of the time they're bots. You
Yeah.
click on their page and it's like user X789 with the
Yeah.
no profile picture, and I'm like, okay, commenting on your spam account, I see. Come on, show your face.
And it's like, honestly, if y'all have haters, it means that
You're doing something good.
you're doing something good.
You're doing something right if you
Yeah.
have haters.
Yeah.
And the way I think about it is that it boosts my engagement. So yes, keep commenting. Number 2, honestly, for me, it never affected me in the beginning though. Like when we started,
you never cared?
I never gave a.
Oh, wow.
And then I think the more we do YouTube, it's affecting me.
I feel like now I don't care, but when I was younger, I was like 12, and people would be like, "You're so annoying. Your voice is so loud. You need like someone to shut Emily up." And obviously, I was 12 years old, and I was like, "Damn, am I really that loud?"
Yes, correct.
But now I don't care. It's like I don't care about what the haters think. I care about what my fans think. Like there's some people in my town that have younger siblings, and yesterday I was at prom. At pre-prom, and the girl that was hosting it was like, "Oh, my younger sister's like such a big fan. Like when she was going through like really hard times, all she wanted to do was watch your videos." And I was like, "Oh my god, like see,
That's
like
so
that's
sweet.
what I do YouTube for, not for these dumb haters." Like
yeah. The real motivation of us doing social media is reading everyone's comments saying about how much we help you guys through dark times and help you guys feel connected to us, because I think our content is very genuine and authentic. We show our bad sides and good sides, and we try to be very real with you guys.
Yeah.
And
most of the times, like, they just like us making them laugh, being able to make them laugh just gets them through a hard time, and that's a crazy
that motivates
thing.
me so much. The fact that I can even help one person.
And
is
even
a
with
lot.
this podcast, like, we always get emails, like, we read through your emails, and it's always like, "Oh, I love listening to it,
'Cause,
like it's so funny,
you know,
and
when
relatable."
you guys have like someone that you just want to watch every single day, like all the time, like you have a comfort creator. I
Yeah.
find it so crazy that I'm one of your comfort creators. Like I
know.
love that.
It's crazy to think about that, because I feel like for such a long time, even now, I will look at my subscriber count. We have almost 5 million subscribers, and I just like the number just doesn't feel real to me.
Because we can't see 5 million
can't-
people in front of you.
Yeah.
Like, even 100 people are a lot.
Yeah.
But then if you just stick it on like a piece of social media thing, it doesn't register how much it is.
Yeah, so just the fact that we have 1,000 people watching our videos, I feel so
Wait,
grateful.
you know the MetLife Stadium, the huge football.
Yeah.
That's 82,500 people. Now
Oh my
imagine
gosh.
that like divided by 5 million. That's 58 MetLife stadiums that you guys
my
can
gosh.
fill. That's
That is
insane.
insane.
And just imagine how big the MetLife Stadium is.
Yeah, imagine you guys watching our YouTube video and you guys all show up and we have a watch party and it's 1 million people watching it.
No, it's
Dude.
even crazier when the people grew up with us.
Oh, yeah.
So they've seen Emily at 12 and they've seen me at high school, and now they're seeing me being able to drink, and they're seeing Emily going to college.
Graduating.
Yeah, that is
crazy.
And then they're going to see you with kids in like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
insane.
whole family, guys. I feel
Y'all
so
saw
grateful.
Evelyn turn 21, and then you guys are going to see Evelyn get married and get kids.
Yeah, that's insane.
Crazy.
So yeah, that's the good side of social media.
Yeah.
It's like you literally form a family because you
And
guys
also
follow.
like you create permanent memories forever. So when we're old, we get to watch these videos back.
Yeah,
And
when
it's
we
like-
first started YouTube, I honestly only did YouTube because I got to watch back on our memories.
That, and we also
Yeah.
made so many memories through
Yeah.
doing YouTube,
Yeah.
because prior to YouTube we didn't really put ourselves out there. We didn't really go
We
travel,
didn't travel.
that much.
We didn't do activities like this.
Yeah, and doing wholesome activities is fun, and it's just fun.
Being wholesome is
It's a whole new world out there, you know?
It's like
When
you
life-
open the door and you
Evan's
unlock
like-
it, and it's wholesome, you know.
When
it's
life
fun.
gives you lemons,
you make lemonade. You know, it's making lemonade is
it's
fun.
sweet. It
You know?
makes life has a purpose, you know?
I'm so dead.
No, you're not.
Wait, do you guys think I'm a pick me?
Low key, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Girl, like,
why? Wait, why? Can we?
Not low key, high key.
Wait, why?
they be commenting, but we did also start that trend. But also, you do be acting like I pick me sometimes.
Why? Tell me. Tell me.
Like, I don't know. Like,
Just the way you act.
I'll make a compilation and show you. From
Okay, show me.
from our past videos.
Okay, well, not from my past.
Some people are
in
just
real
born,
life.
Some people are just born to pick me, and
That's okay.
just gotta look.
Okay,
with
what
it.
is the definition of pick me?
Pick me is like
Attention seeker.
Yeah.
I am not an attention seeker. Are you serious? Wait, you guys genuinely think I'm a pick me?
Not on a daily. You just have moments, and I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
But like my definition of pick me is more like when I'm in front of a guy and then that's the real definition of a pick me.
No, pick me is intentionally. You can be a pick me in front of girls. It's like all the girls are like eating Wingstop and you're like, I can't eat Wingstop because like, like that.
I don't do that.
Obviously you don't do that, but like
Then why? How am I a pick me then?
But you do things that act like a pick me. It
Like
doesn't
what? Give me
necessarily
an
have to be in front of a guy.
Give me an example.
Oh, Evelyn.
See, if you can't give me an example
No,
right
that's
now.
manipulating. I hate when people do that when they say, "Give me an example." Give one time. Like, I'm
Give
not
me
giving
one
example.
time.
Like, oh my god, I hate when people tell me to give them an example. Like off the top. Like,
Why can't you give me an example?
Give me an example of one time. Okay, what's something you hate about me?
Your attitude sometimes towards me.
Give me an example.
Just now, when you can't give me an example, it's
That's
just.
not. Oh, that's not attitude.
Or sometimes when you blow up on me for doing something.
Give me an example.
You blew up on me for putting on lip gloss the wrong way, and then you're like,
When?
can you not do that? I don't know the exact date and time.
Exactly. Give me the exact date and time.
Okay, I'm so done with this conversation.
Exactly.
Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, me being a pick me. How am I a pick me, guys? Seriously.
No, there are moments when we are filming and you do things, but we call out. We're like, bro, stop being a pick me. You're like, guys.
You're like, I'm too small. Ooh.
What?
No, there are moments in our past videos. I think you're less pick me now, but in our past videos, holy mama, I was like cringing for y'all. I was like, I cannot believe this pick me digital footprint. I'm looking out for her. I'm warning her.
Someone make a compilation,
Yeah,
please.
can you guys make a compilation of me being a pick me so I can
You're
watch
gonna
back and
regret it.
reflect?
You're gonna see it and be like, oh my god, I am a
Sometimes
pick
bullying
me.
is okay. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding, but like,
Not.
Guys, I am willing to reflect and grow, and from now on, I am not a pick me.
Please make a compilation of Evelyn's pick me things. So I don't remember the exact like things.
Okay, well maybe that's just being annoying. It's okay.
So
let's
you wanna
search
be
up,
annoying?
Let's search up. It's better than being a pick me. What is the definition?
she's gonna read the
Of
definition. She'll be like, wait, this
being-
is me.
Pick me. A pick me is a term used to describe someone, usually a woman, who seeks validation and approval from the opposite sex, often men, by putting others down, especially other women, or by exaggerating how
No,
different
but
or
not
low maintenance they are.
always.
The goal is to be picked or favored in romantic or social situation. That's the official definition of a pick me, and I'm not that. I don't put women down and to make myself look better ever.
No, but there's multiple meanings.
Yeah, but it doesn't always have to be with male validation.
I'm just saying this is the
That's
official.
chat.
Okay, but
That's
Evelyn,
chat. Okay, but we're not going off
talking
of-
about that.
So I'm
The
just
definition
clarifying.
can be meaning like you being a pick me. You could be a pick me from every, like you can be a pick me between us two.
I think it should be a different term. Just call me annoying.
Okay, then you're annoying.
Guys, we just want to clear up that
Don't
Evelyn
call her
is not a
pick me
pick me.
anymore.
She's
She's
just
just
annoying. Then just call me annoying. Guys, from now
sorry,
on and
I'm sorry.
on forward,
You're annoying.
do not call HJ Evelyn a pick me. Please call her annoying.
No, I just
She
really,
gives you her permission.
no. You can
Call
call me
her
annoying.
annoying.
Don't call me pick me because I don't like the official definition of the part where
Evelyn definitely searched up the official meaning of a pick me, and she's like,
just
Wait,
now.
I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't put others down, especially other women, by exaggerating how different or low maintenance they are. The goal is to be picked or favored in romantic or social situations.
Alright, you're
okay,
annoying.
we get it. You
Alright,
are not
you're
a pick me.
annoying.
Official
Thank you.
statement.
Thank you.
She's just
Official
annoying.
statement. Can we on the screen say Evelyn is not a pick me? Just
She
to like
is
emphasize
annoying.
that for
I'm
those
just
who
annoying.
are deaf. For those who are deaf, just in case need like a visual, Evelyn is not
I
a pick me.
graduated. I was never a pick me.
Are you sure?
I was never a pick me.
Moving on, let's talk about how we deal with insecurities, comparing ourselves with perfection shown online.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
I have a
my
lot to say about
gosh.
this actually.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Being on social media constantly 24/7 and looking at all these beautiful models and influencers and people posting their perfect life on social media can be really damaging to my mental health. And it actually affected me a lot in my earlier days of doing social media too, because I would look at all these girls and be like, damn, they're so perfect. Damn, how can their life be so perfect? And mine is so not. And I struggled a lot with like comparing myself because I was insecure. And the real solution to this is just be confident.
Man, deep as y'all heard it from here.
Comparison
Just
is
be
a thief of joy.
It's really a mental thing. It's a mental shift, and once you shift your mentality, it's life changing.
Man, that was some advice.
Also, like,
If
you're
you-
unique.
If
Go
you think
eat
you're
something.
fat, just go to the gym.
That's not
If
what
you're
I said.
depressed,
If you're
just be
hungry,
happy.
Okay, no, that's not what I said. Okay, this is what I mean. Okay, let me give you an example.
If you're insecure, just be confident.
This is a problem that I used to struggle with, fitting in societal beauty standards. Yeah. And I had an identity crisis. I couldn't figure out if I was like Korean or Korean American, because
So which beauty standard to choose, like Korean
Yeah,
beauty standards
exactly.
or American
yeah,
beauty
because
standards?
I would grow up and we would go to Korea every summer, or whenever we go to Korea. I feel so ugly in Korea.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so crazy. Like, I'll go to Korea and I'll be like, holy shit,
I feel
so ugly.
American.
Like, I'm so
I feel like I have a USA flag and a cowboy hat on right now.
yeah, like I feel so dark. Everyone's so pale and pretty, big eyes, long lashes, perfect hair. And then in Korea, when I'm staying in Korea, I'll try to fit in the beauty standards there, and I'll try to like use all the Korean makeup and dye my hair and do my nails and wear certain clothes that they're wearing. And then I'll come back to America, and then I'll feel like ugly in America, because
Yeah.
everyone's tan, bronze, big butt,
big boobs,
big lips, juicy
bombshell
lips,
hair.
and then balayage hair, all these different type of beauty that wasn't in Korea. So I'll come to America, I'm like, holy shit, now I feel ugly here. So then
What do I do?
what do I do? I feel so ugly in both. And then I realized it's about accepting your natural beauty and accepting yourself as who you are, and being confident and being like, okay, everyone is beautiful. Like, in Korea, everyone's beautiful there. In America, everyone's beautiful here. Everyone's beautiful. Everyone is beautiful. So
Period.
I am beautiful, and I should accept who I am and not try to change myself. So that was the biggest thing. Like, not trying to make myself different and look a certain way, but just more like doing things to myself to make my natural beauty stand out.
Yeah, and also like the people you see on like Instagram and stuff, it's like 95% all fake. Like, they all use Facetune, and also like some people just have money
Yeah.
and they could get work done to themselves. So honestly, if you feel ugly and you see these Instagram models looking bomb as freak, just know that they probably got work done and they use Facetune, and not everything's real. And honestly, everyone's unique in their own way. Like, I'm sure someone's jealous of a feature of yours.
Yeah.
What I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they were like, everyone is jealous of something. So like, say you're jealous of someone and you're like, I want to live that life, like that girl gets to do this and that, and I'm here, like, I'm such a bum, like, I need, you know. But then if you think about it, other people probably are jealous of you too.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to shift your mentality and be like, other people are jealous of me, and the people that you are probably jealous of,
They get
also
insecure.
have insecurities. They also have stuff that they're going to do, like, going through. Nobody is perfect. And what I also realized is, like, jealousy and like comparing all of these things can also, if you shift your mentality in a way where, in a positive way, it kind of shows you what you want and what you need to work on. I heard that in a podcast. It's like, if you struggle from comparing yourself or being jealous, like, use that energy and be like,
As motivation.
So say you're looking for a job and this girl got a job and you're like, damn, like, Shirley got a job and I'm coming out of college, like, what the like, change that and be like, I need to work harder to get a job too. That's what
Right.
you want. That's why you're jealous. So you have to change your mentality and be like, I want that, and not sulk in that jealousiness and be like I got no life, like, she's ugly anyways, and like, she probably will fail that job and get fired. Instead of staying in that like
Negative,
cycle,
yeah.
just be like, pause it and be like, okay, she got a job. Let me get a job too.
Yeah,
Like,
let me
damn,
do that.
I'm jealous. Admit that you're jealous. Like, damn, I'm jealous. Let me get that.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's really all about working on yourself and putting love and work into yourself so that you feel confident and doing things that make you feel confident.
Yeah. Also, I feel like being on social media for too long is also really bad.
Yeah,
like
touch some
sometimes
grass.
I can't be on TikTok for too long. Like, I need to swipe out. Not even for like comparing. It's just so like, what am I doing? I'm like scrolling my phone for so long.
Yeah.
So
And you got to
sometimes
realize
I just have to get off my phone.
And you got to realize social media is all curated. People aren't going to post ugly videos of
Yeah,
themselves.
not everyone shows their bad side. Everyone
Yeah.
goes through bad sides. Trust me, we all do.
Yeah, everyone has bad days, good days, terrible days, amazing days, and it's just life.
Yeah.
We're all human.
Yep. All right, well, let's get into some fan Q&A. We are going to start wrapping up the podcast episode. I know, you're crying. Don't cry.
I know.
Fan Q&A. Okay, guys. Leehi asks, are you guys planning on doing a meet and greet in Singapore? When and where? I would love to meet up with you guys this summer. Thanks
Yes.
for asking, Leehi.
Great question.
Awesome timing, honestly, because guys, in 2 weeks.
Oh my god, I just realized it's in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh my god, in 2 weeks we will
We're
actually
going to Singapore, yo. Hey.
I think the date will be June 28th. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it'll be then. And we're going to do a meet and greet at a mall. I'm not sure of the exact location. I'll post all the details of the meet and greet on Instagram.
Sometimes I just want to hit Evelyn.
So just stay tuned for that. But we're so
Super
excited.
We're doing another Asia tour-ish. We're still finalizing details, but stay tuned, y'all.
Thiaba, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, asked, how do I start a social media presence and get somewhat known? How did you guys become famous or known? Well, we answered the second question in our first episode, so go watch that. The first question, how do I start social media presence and get somewhat known? That I get this question on a daily because
Same.
a lot of people want to become influencers nowadays. Being an influencer is so hot. And everyone and their mothers, everyone and their mothers want to become influencers now. And my biggest tip is to
Be consistent.
Yeah, be consistent and post as much as you can is my tip.
Yeah.
And once you start posting and realize, oh, this video doesn't get a lot of views, but this video gets a lot of views. Use your brain and
also,
think. Use your brain and make more of those videos that people want to watch.
And a really big tip for you guys, if you guys want to like make get ready with me's or something like that, like I do, what I would suggest is like in the first 2 seconds of your video, make it really eye catching and like you can clickbait it even, and honestly that can grab attention and
niche and really underrated tip: clean your camera lenses.
Oh yeah.
Some people do not clean it, and it's like a little smudgy.
Yeah, clean
that
your
makes
camera.
such a big difference. Little details make such a big difference in content creating.
And also, like, if you can make your background
Lighting
clean,
good.
lighting clean.
Another tip that I want to say that I think is really important too when you're first starting out is to not compare yourself with numbers too much with bigger influencers, and
just have fun.
Yeah, don't compare yourself and be like, oh, my video is not getting 100K views and I should just quit. I probably suck. No, even if 50 people are watching your video, I think
You're still going somewhere.
even with that, people are watching. That's 50 people in front of you watching your videos. So when I first started social media, when I got 1,000 views, I was like, wow, this is so cool. 1,000 people watched my videos. So be grateful of the small milestones instead of comparing yourself with bigger influencers and putting yourself down.
Yeah. And also, a lot of you guys probably want PR and stuff, and you don't need a big following to get PR. Honestly, if you just reach out to them first and tell them why you deserve PR, they're more than willing to give you PR because these brands are huge and they have so many. So just reach out them.
Yeah. And also, I think having a good motive when starting a social media is important. What's your goal? Do you want to help other people? Do you want to teach makeup? Do you want to teach lifestyle?
Spread positivity? Like,
what is your motive? And really just think about that, because some people they just want to do social media to get PR, and that's fine. If that's your reason, then totally fine. And yeah, I guess the main thing is just know what you want to do.
and have fun with it, or else it won't be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the time to give you guys some advice. Do not take it serious and take it with a grain of salt.
You already know the
because
drill.
We are
You
not
already know the drill. Okay,
therapists.
read the first advice.
From Leah. Hey girlies, I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to say how much I love your podcast. Your honesty, sisterly bond, and the way you talk about real life stuff always makes me feel seen and heard. I've been watching your videos since COVID and I love each and every one of you guys. I was wondering if you guys would consider an episode about insecurities, the kind we all experience but don't always talk about out loud, whether it's about looks, identity, comparison, even inner doubts. I feel like a lot of people would really benefit from hearing your perspectives and experiences. It is a sensitive topic, so I completely understand if you'd rather not talk about it. So yeah, thanks Leah for asking. We kind of covered a lot of the things,
But I feel like we could,
dive
in
a
the
little
future,
deeper.
definitely go more deeper into it because we kind of covered it briefly.
Yeah,
But
I would say, yeah, kind of just like my past, like what I said earlier. If you think you're the only person with insecurities and others don't, every single person has an insecurity. And also, most likely, whatever you are insecure about, people do not realize. Like, you guys are probably looking at us and you're like, damn, like, they're so hot, they're so funny, like, oh my god, they're perfect, like, yeah, keep it going. But at the end of the day, we also have insecurities that you guys probably don't know.
What's your insecurity?
Being your sister.
yeah, being related to Evelyn Hall, it's like,
Okay, what's your actual insecurity?
Well, number one, obviously, like, my flat chest, like, my itty bitty titty committee will know. And obviously, like, social media doesn't help that. But I've honestly grown to really appreciate my little titties because, A, if I had massive tits, nothing wrong with that. Go off. But I don't want my back hurting. Guys, I could wear nothing. I had a period of my life where I never wore a bra for, like, a year straight. Didn't give a like, nothing, no jiggling, no bouncing, no back hurting.
but
I
like,
love it.
just think about like all the flat-chested people, like Olivia Ponton.
Yeah.
She
like,
rocks it.
Yeah, there's some people, and I feel like it matches my body very well. Like, yes, sometimes I want a bigger frame, bigger chest size, but honestly, like, I'm pretty satisfied.
Did you ever want to get plastic surgery?
Oh, hell yeah. And I mean, I still do, but like, I'm still considering if I would or not. But obviously, I'm on social media with a bigger platform, so that's something I will consider. None of y'all business, so off. But, and also, like, for example, today my makeup, I put it on for 5 minutes and I was like, damn, today's not my makeup day. I don't know if y'all were thinking that, but
What about you, Emily? What's your insecurity?
Probably my eyebrows. I know it's
What?
really like weird, but I hate my eyebrows.
Why?
It's just like doesn't look like eyebrows.
Then what does it
And I
look
feel
like?
like eyebrows shape your face like really good, and I'm so jealous. I get so jealous when I see people on TikTok and they have like amazing eyebrows. I'm just like, how do you get that? How are you just born with it? Like, what the f?
Oh
I
my
have
God.
like bushy eyebrows though. Like, I don't know why I was so
Yeah, you have
literal,
really
like,
bushy
yeah.
eyebrows.
if I grow them out for too long, that's why I'm scared for Asia, because I'm gonna be in Asia for so long and I'm not gonna have my threading place.
I
'cause
also,
my threading place is here.
I hate my chin. Because sometimes, like, I'll be smiling, and, like, in some pictures it looks normal, some pictures it's protruding, some pictures it looks weird, from the side it's protruding. I'm just like, can you stop protruding? Like, damn, do I need filler? Like, let me know how I can fix it.
Guys, my insecurity is that I have cytosis, or I think I have cytosis.
What the fuck is cytosis?
It's when...
Can you even see a cytosis?
Okay.
You're like, I have galashinono. What the fuck is that?
It's when you're tired, your eye muscle goes limp.
Evelyn will be dozing off, and she just looks like she's dead. She's like,
No, when I'm really tired, my eyes just look half sleepy.
I feel like that is just being way too observant of yourself.
I am. Yeah, that's my insecurity though.
That's OD.
And then my double eyelid would fold in a weird way. So when I look into the camera, I don't look like myself, and I know that it's just me, but it's my insecurity. What can I say? That is just what I
That's a crazy
about.
one.
I know. When I told you guys before, you guys
I
were
was
like,
like,
what?
I don't even see that.
No, but you know what's crazy? I told mom about it, and mom was like, oh, I see that. Yeah.
yeah, I remember we were in Florida one time, and my
Asian
grandma.
parents be built different. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'll come back from 3 months on Accutane. She's like, are you sure Accutane's working? Mother.
Our mom is the most like
She calls you
straightforward.
out.
Yeah,
She's like,
we need that sometimes.
are you sure Accutane is working? Are you sure 30
How
milligrams
many
is
more
enough?
months do you have left? How many more months?
Do you want to go up a dosage?
You want to up the dosage? Or like one
I'm
maybe
like,
one
damn.
month?
I tell my mom like, oh, I think I have cytosis. Like, do you see my eyes? Like, I look
She's like,
sleepy.
oh yeah.
She's like,
I've seen that
For
for a while.
sure.
she looks at me. She's like, oh my god, I see that.
There's a doctor in Korea.
Let me contact her right now. We gotta get this fixed.
Korean people are on another level when it comes to.
So if you don't want your healings
physical
for
Let's talk about acne.
Oh
Guys,
my god.
Evelyn used to have a lot of
Yeah.
acne when she was young. Oh, people probably don't even know that.
Yeah, I don't even have pictures of it because I deleted all of them. But I used to have really bad acne growing up.
cystic.
Like, yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
cystic. Yeah, it was more like really, really tiny pimples, like all over my face, and I don't know what it was, but in high school it used to be
So
really bad, and now I have really nice skin. It's not perfect, obviously, but yeah, that was
Yeah.
really one of my biggest
I always
insecurities growing
forget
up.
Evelyn had like really.
Yeah.
I remember in high school where your face was like red.
Same.
Like
Uh-huh.
I clearly remember that.
But-
Maybe
Yeah.
your skin barrier was broken or something.
It was broken. I don't
Yeah.
know what was going on. No, you know what it was? I used to follow every skincare hack
like
trends.
lemon and
Yeah, I was like scrubbing sugar and lemon all over my face. I would put sugar on lemon and then scrub it on my face.
Oh my god.
Do you know that thing?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like I don't know what
Like
I
a
was
at-home sugar
doing.
scrub?
Yeah, at home DIY face thing.
You know what I used to do when I was younger in middle school? I would
Oh,
take.
I used to put toothpaste on my face.
I heard
on
of that.
pimples.
Would you
Yeah.
ever do like baking soda?
Oh yeah, that too. I used to do like every trend, and it destroyed my skin. I think that's
Bro.
why.
How
my
do you
skin
not have
fucked up.
scarring?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah.
That's insane. I haven't hit that stage yet. Both my sisters went through that.
Yeah.
And now I'm like
in
terrified.
middle school, I used to take a needle. And you know when you have like those yellow pimples and
Yeah.
you pop it and you could really visibly see your pore.
Yeah.
And you could just like I used to take a needle and stick it through the pore because I thought it would like pop something and like juice it out more, but it just made it 10 times worse.
Yeah.
So don't do that, guys.
I never did any sort of skincare hack other than like those black strips on your nose.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I know.
But if y'all are struggling with acne,
I feel you.
I feel you so hard. Like, especially in the winter, my skin gets so dry and so flaky. Like, I remember I walked into Sephora looking for whatever, and this person, and I came back from the gym, so I looked so crusty. But this person asked for a picture, and I took a picture. I saw the viewfinder on his phone, and I was like, holy, it looks so ugly. And then I walked out, and I was like, I'm going home right away.
Yeah. No, your self-esteem goes down when your skin is
I remember,
bad.
like, whenever your skin is doing bad, I feel like everything else looks so
Looks
ugly.
so
like,
bad.
Yeah.
I remember when I was coming home, I was like, my face looks like freaking. And then I look at my hair and I'm like, and it's so oily and choppy. I need to cut it all off.
And then I look at my face and I'm like, I look so bloated. I look so ugly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like a whole
Domino effect.
domino effect.
But also, like, I have a bunch of friends who struggle with acne, and I never see their face as much as they see theirs.
Yeah.
Like, they are telling me, like, how, like, they'll see this one pimple, it's, like, so red to them, and I'm like, I didn't even notice that 2
Yeah.
seconds ago. So, honestly, if you're struggling with it, just know from an outside perspective, it doesn't look as bad as you think it does. And also, don't try random acne products, because I remember Evelyn, what's the tretinoin?
oh yeah.
I was in 8th grade and I had like a little bit of acne, and Evelyn would be like, I need to put you on tretinoin. I went on tretinoin. I would put on like really small dosage on my forehead, and I blew up. Do you remember that?
Oh,
My
yeah.
forehead acne was
so bad.
awful. Like, holy shit. I was
Yeah.
like, and then the moment I went off of it, it cleared up, and I was like, you
Yeah.
fake.
If you guys are struggling with acne, just know that it will get better.
Yeah.
Find a dermatologist or anything. Just find a good dermatologist that you trust and figure out what is wrong with your skin, and do not try these DIY hacks. Do not.
Would you guys recommend Accutane?
I
it's
would,
serious-
but also, I don't know. Some people are super hesitant to go on it, so I would just.
I would use it as last resort.
Yeah.
If you're desperate and you feel like it is actually ruining your life, then choose.
Yeah.
Accutane, but
There's also like really small dosages. Like my friend went on a really, really small dosage for only like 3 months for like barely any acne.
it
So
really depends on what
The person.
what stage you are at.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about mental health, and
And if you think it's best for you, then do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it's gonna help your self-esteem, then do it.
at the end of the day, it's gonna get better. So it's not the end of the world. It's not everything. People aren't focused on your skin 24/7. So
Yeah. Anyways, guys, we have to wrap it up because your girl gotta go to Gufbo. I'm seeing
Yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo tonight. I'm
Oh my
super excited.
God.
Me and all my girlfriends and my boyfriend's coming. We're all gonna be screaming our heads off. Well, boyfriend will be cameraman. Girls
I
and
remember
I will be
watching
screaming.
Olivia Rodrigo last year. It was so fun.
So good. So I can't wait.
shout out to the intro reel creator.
Yes. Which we'll put up on the screen because we didn't choose yet.
Yeah, we got so many submissions for the intro. You can still email them. You guys have to submit it into my haha podcast at hahasisters.com
Without any watermark.
Yeah, without any watermark, the full video so that we can use it in the intro, and also tag us on our social media page. If
And
you
no
still
copyrighted music would be better.
would be ideal.
Yeah.
And send your little app, of course.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching episode 3.
Stay
Watching and
tuned.
listening for episode 3. Let me know if you guys are on Spotify or
Apple Music
Yeah, I
or
wanna know
whatever
which
streaming platform
platforms.
you are
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, and make sure to submit your questions or any other topics that you guys want us to talk about through
And
our email and comments.
And stay
we'll be
tuned for
looking-
episode 4.
Yay!
Bye.